going on, everybody? This is the Wisdom Matrix, and this video is about what? About sorry. This video is about the truth about evolution that most people won't tell you because they don't know themselves. So, what's the truth about evolution that most people don't tell you because they don't know themselves? Well, that is the truth of it is that we are in control of our own evolution. And this is becoming more and more true the more, technologically advanced we become. There are many reasons why this is. I might go into that in another video. But suffice it to say that this is why we are in control of our own evolution, our evolutionary destiny. This is part of what I mean by integration. We're evolving ourselves by, doing these different methods and different things to control how we evolve. Back even 10 years ago, we didn't have as much control over our evolution as we do now. Even 7 or 8 years before, we didn't have nearly as much control over our evolution as we do now. And a lot of this has to do with, our technology and our knowledge has grown tremendously. So we know how to do things better, and we know how to, deal with the mind effectively and things like this. There's a saying that's kind of related to this that says we're standing on the shoulders of giants. Basically, what this means is that all of the great things I come up, let's just use me as an example. All the great things that I come up don't just come out of thin air. They come from different sources and different type of teachings and different awakenings that I've built upon. This is true for a lot of things. All these different technologies like the iPhone or computers or whatever it might be. It wasn't just created out of thin air. It started small, and then it just built upon itself until we got the great things that we have now. And this is what evolution does. There's an idea called cyborgs, and basically what this means is that it's mixing human. We're basically controlling. Not controlling, but basically basically the term cyborg just means that we're more than human, because we're using technology that makes us more than we were before. We can do a lot more than we used to do. This is what cyborg pretty much means. This is what humanity's been doing for the last couple thousand years. We're using different things and ideas to become better and bigger. I mean, not necessarily better, but more effective and all this other stuff. So this is what evolution is. This is what most people won't tell you because they don't know that we're all responsible for evolving. Most people don't do it, but more and more people are starting to wake up. More and more people are starting to realize, that more people are starting to raise their consciousness or their vibration or whatever you want to call it, because I can see it. This is a natural outgrowth of more and more information being released to the public. This is what the idea of the Illuminati was a bit misunderstood for a long time. But they were actually trying to stop a lot of this stuff. They were trying to stop the ignorance, which is why they got banned and what they did, because they were actually trying to tell the public about not necessarily this stuff, but about other things that they thought they needed to know about. Apparently, that's another theory that's been floating around for a while now. But so this is what we're doing as a species, and more and more people are starting to wake up because it's becoming easier and easier to consciously evolve, and this is kind of just the natural process. This is how God evolves itself. This is how God learns and grows. Not necessarily learns and grows, but evolves. There's a lot to go in. There's a bunch of subjects that are related to this, but this is what becoming aware of things does. It kind of takes you out of your mind for a little bit. Your mind is important, but it's not the end all be all of this whole evolution thing. Awareness is equally important, maybe even more important. So there's a lot. I mean, I could make like an hour-long video just about this, but I'm just gonna leave it there for now. I might do a podcast on that one day or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyways, this is the Wisdom Matrix, and I'll see you on the next video.